I sleep, but my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. For my head is filled with dew, and my locks with the drops of night. Song of Solomon 5.2. I picked that at random. It's actually quite a nice passage, isn't it? I just skipped ahead to 5.4 and it's got that reference to that word bowels again. It doesn't really work in translation, but I do think it's referring to heart. This kind of speaks to me of someone who's in love, but the person is coming to them in a dream, like maybe they've been separated for a reason, maybe they shouldn't or couldn't be together, and they need to find a way to be together. What I've drawn is like quite a large head on the right hand side with like greenery beneath, and this sort of pillar of light to the left with some people. The pillar of light almost like has this leafiness to it. There's sort of like a branch perhaps going up, quite a thin one, so not quite a tree, more like a burning bush. And then there's a figure with the head turned to the left with gold around the head, and then there's a figure on the right with just like a floating sun head. So there's a figure sat beneath the head that's in brown looking off to the right. There's a floating little green head beneath them. And then there's some sort of wispiness here. You can make it some other different shapes closer up. It looks like a green eye. And that's sort of the sort of face or head of this yellow female figure on the right. The shape of her head doesn't look quite human, I don't think. It's got all these squiggles. Possibly looks like a J on the far right-hand side. Maybe a crescent moon in her forehead. In her kind of headdress, there's like three figures, one to the left. She's got like a cloak up over her head. The one in the middle just looks like light green on their head. And then somebody on the right looks smaller, maybe a child. Almost looks a bit like there's a head beneath her chin that's protecting this big green ball of light or something. And then over to the left, it looks like either a hill or some kind of forest with people coming and going, or even they're all, I think, going the same way, apart from this one figure on the right-hand side that looks a bit like a yeti. So it's a nice image. I don't know if I've drawn any more insight or inspiration into the passage. Again, there's that reference to my sister. I haven't looked at the original Hebrew because I have got other work to do. I don't know why I said that in a funny voice. But I don't think it means like a literal sibling. It may be a sister of like the same religion, a sister from the same town or village. Or I think I've looked at it before in hieroglyphics, the word for sister and wife are the same or similar. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.